Let's see how we are doing. How are the light reactions and the Calvin cycle connected? Read through your answer choices, and when you are ready, press play to continue on. Good job. The light reaction and the Calvin cycle work in a cycle with each other. They feed off of each other's products to create the reactants of the next cycle. Now I want you to open up your lab manual, and regardless of if you have done this lab yet, read the photosynthesis lab and look at the manual instructions. Make a list of which parts of the lab will be highlighting the Calvin cycle and which parts will be highlighting the light cycle. Bring this list to class for points and discussion. Photosynthesis is dependent on water. This asks the question, what do plants that are in hot environments do to protect their water? On the right-hand side of this image is a typical pattern of a C3 plant. C4 plants and CAM plants both are found in hotter areas. These plants close their stomata during the day. This would limit the amount of photosynthesis due to the amount of CO2 the plant could bring in and store. Instead, both these plants have a way of storing extra CO2 so that the Calvin cycle can run when the stomata are closed. The main difference between the C4 and the CAM plant is that C4 plants close their stomata when temperatures are high, and the CAM plants close their stomata during the day regardless of temperature. Can you think of the advantages to both of these systems? Take a moment and think about what kind of environment a C4 plant would live in compared to a CAM plant. Bring this to class for points and discussion. Let's review our objectives. How are you doing? Which objective are you still struggling with the most? Make sure to write that down and bring it to class as your muddiest point for our mini lecture. And here's a list of the supplemental materials for our course. Once again, if you have any questions about any of the topics that we've discussed today, make sure to either email me, come to my office hours, or see me in class to discuss these.